Everybody should learn to keep things a little bit more local.
We grow salad greens because people like to buy them.
Branding is enormously important.
You know, in order for people to really buy it, they need to try it.
There are a lot of challenges. Like a food processing business is very logistical.
One of the reasons we exist is to get our community to eat whole, organic food.
Washington State has an over $350 million nursery industry that continues to grow. To help protect and maintain quality control, the state requires any person who handles or sells horticultural plants to have a license. This includes grocery stores, farm stands, retail nurseries, growers, and garden centers, among others.
What we aim to do when we do a nursery inspection is to limit the introduction of invasive species and agriculturally significant pest and disease that can be brought in from nursery stock from out of state. We want to make sure that the plant stock that's being sold is apparently free from insects, pests, and disease. They shouldn't have viruses, no diseases, and they shouldn't be infested with insects or other organisms.
Kathy from Morning Dew Farms has been selling nursery products for over 15 years.
Well, I started out doing a lot of perennial plants, but I moved into shrub fruits, like interesting ones like aronia and jostaberry, red currant, black currant, a lot of the fruiting things. And from there, I've been now growing fruit. I also sell at the food co-ops in Olympia. I sell wholesale to them. And actually with a nursery retailer license, you can sell both retail and some wholesale.
There are two classes of nursery licenses, a retailer and wholesaler. While it is necessary for any entity selling nursery products to obtain a license, it is only necessary to obtain either the retailer or wholesaler license, and not both. To acquire a license or renewal, simply go to the Department of Revenue Business Licensing Service website.
So I end up having a nursery retailer's license, and which allows me to sell all the nursery stock. And then I just get something in the mail every year from them and renew, and it's been simple. I can now go and get things wholesale from different nursery suppliers, feed stores, that kind of thing. So because you get a reseller's certificate, so anything that goes into your product, you can get at a wholesale price. Yeah, it's a great benefit. I mean, that allows me to cut my costs tremendously.
Products that require a nursery license include horticulture plants, including all rooted plants, berry and herb plants, and starts, fruit trees, fruit vines, caneberries, fruit bushes or shrub fruits, flower bulbs, flowering annuals, and perennials, and all other ornamental plants.
What it doesn't include are seed stock like seed onions, seed potatoes, seeds themselves, cut flowers as well, and cut trees.
We visited Stony Plains Farm to learn more about how they use their planted vegetable starts in multiple ways. In fact, the farm uses the starts they grow to first sell at farmers markets, and then uses the remaining starts to plant in their fields and get a jump on their direct seeded crops for increased succession.
The season is not very predictable at sometimes. Sometimes it's up and down, and if you do have the leftovers, it works out great for your field production. You've got big plants to start with, and it gives you a jump on everybody else. This is where the extras will end up, and I actually do grow quite a few for here. These are bell pepper plants. These actually only went in about 3 weeks ago. They've almost doubled in size. We'll harvest quite a few peppers out of here. We'll start probably early August, and they'll go all the way into October. Last year, I pushed all the way until Christmas with colored bell peppers at the farmer's market. This is an example of one of the varieties of tomatoes we sell. This is a Silets. It's about a medium-sized red fruit, minimal seeds. These are the older plants here. These will actually hit the field, and this is the second planting for the season. We do 2 different size plants. It gives people an option, per se, if they want to start early. If they can get a plant like this and get it in a warm area, you can actually catch up and proceed the larger plant. But we do 4 inchers, we do gallons, just to give options to people and what they want. This variety of tomato here is Sun Gold. It's also used for field production and in our hoop house production. We'll produce this all the way to Thanksgiving, approximately, if temps hold for us and we do the right thing. And we'll use these in the field too. This is one of our best sellers at the farmers market. And as you can see, the plants do very well for this climate and they like the culture quite a bit. These are the Hosta that we've raised on the farm. The mother plant is actually out in our yard. We've had it here for about 7 or 8 years. They get quite large. We won't be selling these till next year. We're just trying to get good root establishment, so we've got stuff for March and April to start. And basically putting it in the bank for next year. Got to keep it going.
Stony Plains Farm received their nursery license over 20 years ago in 1994. To find out more about getting a nursery license, please visit this website.